Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Soap and I'm inviting you along to my soaping journey. I hope you will subscribe and like my posts that I do, my videos. So I hope you enjoy the videos that I make and you keep on following me. Thanks everybody, bye! Hi everybody. Today I am making a soap which has got in it this here, wild berry with blackberry, raspberry and blueberry. So that's it there, which has been frozen. I'm going to go through everything with you in a step by step, well I'm going to try anyway, and I'll just explain to you everything that I use. I'm in my kitchen at the moment. I'm not normally in the kitchen when I make my soaps, but I am at the moment. So sorry about the bit of the wonkiness, because when I start making the soap I will put it on my tripod. But till then we're a bit hands-free here, and I've got my handy dandy, look at this, I'll show you how. Okay, go zap. Okay, we'll zap. It says that it is 4 degrees Celsius, so it's actually quite, because I've had it sitting here so it's starting to warm up a bit, even though it's still cold. But anyway, okay, so what we've got in this recipe that we are making today is the following. I have lye, which is this here is what I use. Okay, I get this from Bunnings. It's quite cheap, it's about $6 or $7 for one of these. What else we got here? This is our liquid we're using. I've got avocado oil over here. That's what you get from the supermarket. Canola oil from the supermarket. Castor oil, which is from Zen Design, and I use this here. Some people use cocoa butter, but this is what I use, which I get from the supermarket. I've got olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, again, supermarket. I've got coconut oil here, and there it is in there. The bucket is from Zen Design, but I actually got the that coconut oil that is in there is from New Zealand Soap and Candles. That's where I've got it from, but they came in these funny little containers that were horrible to use, and I had to mount it down and put it into this container. The fragrance I'm going to use is strawberry fragrance from, as you can see, New Zealand Candle Supplies. Yep. This here is my alcohol spray, again Bunnings, good shit, that stuff. Here's my scales that I use, and as you've seen already, my zappy temperature gauge. Over here I've just got my bits and bobs that I use. I've got a couple of spatulas, a couple of pouring containers. These are really cool. These are antibacterial wipes. They're like $1 from the warehouse and they're so good. I love them. My handy dandy hand, what do you call them? Hand blender thingy. A couple of jars that I use, and of course your rubber gloves. I don't wear goggles because I wear glasses and I can't wear the goggles over my glasses. And I got these molds today. Today. This one here, which is a little bomb. So I'm going to do that, and I've got these sticky molds as well that I got. I'm going to use them, and I've also got a couple of these little smiley face molds, and I've got a pattern mat in here, and this little wee, it's just a little wee one, and some handmade ones here. Okay, so those are what I use. Oh yes, sorry, and my silk. I've got some silk which I'm going to put into the lye and water, but I will explain everything to you as I am going. I'll just reorganize everything that I've got here and set it up so I can show you what I'm doing as I'm going. See you soon. This is that. We're going to measure these now, and we need, how much do I need? 2.59. So I give this a bit of a shake just to make sure that it's all mixed up. Pour it into here. And we need 2.6. There we are. Right there. Don't lean over it too much, otherwise you'll suck it in, and you don't want to be sucking it in. We'll move that over there for the moment. Okay, bring this here. Get our spatula. Okay, and then what I do is add a little bit. So I'm standing back as I'm doing this. I'm not over top of it because you don't want to be snipping in those fumes. So just give it a stir. Remember, lye is hot, so it will melt this down pretty quickly. Just step back as you stir it, so you can see it turning into liquid, into a weird green colour. Okay, was not expecting that. That is strange. I was not expecting it to go that green colour. But this is the world of soaping. You never know what you're going to get. Oopsie. I've got my gloves on, so I can just grab that. Do not do that with bare hands. Because you need to be very careful because of that lye. You can see it's nicely melting down. Just want to keep on stirring it until it's all nicely dissolved. I just add a little bit at a time, as you can see. I don't pour the whole lot in. So it depends. If it's just water, I'll pour the whole lot in, but I don't want this to actually like fully burn it. And I must say, I was expecting it to stay a red colour, which is why I chose the strawberry fragrance. But it is fooled with me because I'm not going to add any colour. Add that little bit at the end there. Just make sure I've got everything out. Yep. Then, oops, I'll put this straight into the water to rinse it out, just so that nobody touches it, even though there is nobody here to touch it. Well, my husband is in the lounge, but other than that, there's nobody here to touch it. But just in case, it's better to be safe than sorry. So we'll just let that dissolve itself. And you can see they're right down to just little wee crispy little things. And while that is doing that, where is the scissors gone? Everything has moved. Okay, over here. I should have actually added this and straight away, but never mind. It's a bit too much. Okay, I'm just getting some silk, but we only need a very, very, very tiny amount. So I'll just cut that up into little wee pieces like this. And that is my silk. I don't add silk into each soap, just sometimes. And I just thought I'd add it into this one. Just keep giving that a little stir. So that is the silk in there. Okay. Make sure it's all in there. See if it want it to all be dissolved in there. And I'm actually I'm a bit bummed out that it's gone this colour. I am. I'm a little bit bummed out. We'll see if I can zoom in a bit. See if you can see the colour. It's still kind of a bit red, I suppose, but it's just not what I was wanting. But never mind. That is A-OK. So while that is doing that, I'm going to put it aside. Turn this on. Put down to 0. Okay, and we are going to measure the butter. Okay, put the recipe for this in the description so you can do it yourself if you like. Need 3 ounces of this stuff. Oopsie. Take that one out. We are. Oh, no, take another little bit out. You want it to be pretty exact. Okay, there we go. Okay, and because this takes a bit longer to melt down, I'm going to put it in the microwave and I will be back. It's winter here in New Zealand at the moment, so everything is quite hard. So it's taking a little bit longer to melt down than it normally would. We'll get there. Okay, this is still, as you can see, it's still hard, but we're going to zero that out, and now we are going to add our coconut oil, which I need 4 ounces of. So I've got a coconut oil here. I'll just plonk it on in there. Remember, everybody has got different ways of doing things. Just because I do something a certain way doesn't mean that you have to. So by all means, work out your own way of doing things. Okay, and I'm going to put this in the microwave and I'll be back. Okay, it's been in the microwave, move that over a second, for a little bit, and you can see it's not melted yet, but it is melting down. You just want to leave it in there for, well, depending on the time of the year. In the summertime, I would only do it in like 15-second blasts, because you don't want it to you don't want it to cook, you just want to melt it, that's all. But in the winter time, I do it for normally about 30 seconds at a time. So I'll be back again. Okay, so this here is after, so you can see that kokia butter, I can't pronounce that, but I'm in a word, but it's still not, it does take a bit more to melt down, that stuff. If you're using cocoa butter, it is just the same. It takes a bit longer to melt down, which is why I always melt it down a little bit more before I add the olive oil. I mean, not the olive oil, before I add the coconut oil. Okay, we'll be back again. In the meantime, while that is still in the microwave, we'll just give this a light stir to make sure it's doing its thing, which is doing well. And we will check the temperature. Okay, let's go. Zap. See, it is 21. Oh, can you see it on here? Yep. 21.2 degrees Celsius, which, let me just zap that again, which is, if I change it to Fahrenheit, that is where are we? 70. But we use Celsius here, so put it back to that. And so that is, what's the wrong one? That's cooling down nicely. Normally it's on about 70, between 50 and 70 if it's still, if I haven't used ice water. But it's just, at the moment, like I said, it's winter, so everything is really nice and cold anyway, so that's okay. You can see this is just about done. Oop, splashed myself. And you'll find that this here will actually be warmer than that. Yeah, see, look, we're on 43 degrees Celsius there, but I'm going to be adding other oils to it, so. But we'll just put that in the microwave for a little bit longer and let it do its thing. Okay, that was 20 seconds, and as you can see, there is still just a little tiny bit at the bottom that's not quite softened up. I mean, that's not quite melted down. And I do see, oh, my phone, I'll just see if I will leave it as it is. Okay, now what I'm going to do is add the other oils. Oh, let's test our temperature of it first, eh? My new gadgets I have to play. See, we're at 51.5, and we need our oils to be at the same temperature as each other, or maybe like 5-10 degrees difference. So I'll turn this on, put that on, put that down to 0. Okay, now we need avocado oil. 2 ounces. Now I've been doing this for a little while now, so I can sort of I can estimate a bit better. But if you are brand spanking new, don't mix them like I am. Add your oils into separate little containers before you add them. Okay? Actually, look, what I'll do is I will got a clean container here. So what I'll do, we'll add it into here. And this will be just, put this over here. There we are, yep. Okay, so this one here, just so you know. Okay, how much did I say I needed? I need 2 ounces of this, so I'll just do 2 ounces. This is quite a green, this is avocado. We've got 1, 5, 6, 1.8, 1.9, 2. And like I say, I mean, I have been doing it for a little bit, so we'll pour that into there. So I'm a little bit better at weighing. I've gotten a bit more used to it. Okay, and now we want canola oil, and our canola oil we want 4. So 4 ounces of this one. 3.2, 0.8, bloop bloop, 0.9, 4. This is not a overly big mixture, this one. It is a total batch of 27.86, so it's only a small batch. Well, a fairly small batch. Okay, and what's our next one is castor oil. And castor oil we need 2. Now this is quite a thick one to use, so be aware. 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, 2. There we go. Just get those little dribbles. Okay, and our last is, oopsie, we'll put that in there first. Okay, last is our olive oil, and we need 4 ounces of this. this way. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 6, 7, 8, 3.9, 4. There we go. Okay, so I can take these over here out of the way. It's got a green mixture. Put that in there. I'll just get all of that good oil out of there. Because we don't want to be wasting anything. Okay, we'll just give this a bit of a mix. I'm not, like I said before, I am not adding any colour. So I suppose it's quite good that this is a green and that's green as well. Okay, let's see, what degrees is it on now? So we've dropped to 28.2. And I'll just test this over here. Bring this over to here. Kind of more browny now. That's quite often from the burning. So 21 degrees there. 28 degrees there. That's actually pretty okay. So we are good to go. And I know some of you are going to be seeing this and getting annoyed, so I'll wipe it away for you. Okay. Okay, so what I will do now is add in our lye. Our lye juice, herbal tea. And I'm rinsing it. As I said before, we don't want anybody accidentally touching it. But I'm also going to keep that there because I want to use it to hold my stick blender in. Just give it a quick mix here. Get the good old stick blender. Can't remember where I got this stick blender from. I think it was from Briscoe's, a special I had on, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's quite a powerful one and it's a really good, I like it, but you can see the shape at the bottom is not nice and round, so it's a bit of a humbug at times, but it's got low and high. See, that's low. You can hear the difference, high. Okay, and I'm going to need to, you're going to either have to, because I'm doing a tutorial on this, I'm going to show every step of the way, and so if you don't like the buzzing noises, you're going to have to turn it down. I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. Okay, so just give it a bit of a stir. I rotate and get the bubbles out. Sometimes you get bubbles in there. Yep, give it a, I'm going to turn your sound down now if you want to. Keeps on capturing the bubbles in there. We don't want the bubbles. Okay. We want it to go to trace. Instead of, no, it's not quite at a, not even at a thin trace yet. The trace is when it's thickening. And if it's at a nice trace, you'll be able to go like this and it'll leave like a line at the bottom. You'll see when it's at a trace. Everyone has got their own ideas of what different stages of traces are. No, not quite. Nope, it's still going. It's at what I would call a very, very light trace. So I can see it's making a tiny little mark in there, but nothing worth writing home about just yet. See those bubbles? It's because the bubble, a bit of air got caught. Oops, sorry, a bit of air got caught under there. See how I keep on going like that? Sometimes, depending on the oils that you use, sometimes it'll come to a trace real quickly, and other times it will come to a trace, it'll take ages. Okay, so this one here is our strawberry fragrance, which I'm going to add into now. Sometimes, depending on the fragrances, oh, it smells so yummy. Depending on the fragrances that you use, the fragrance can make it come to a trace a lot quicker as well. So, be aware of that. Oh. My glasses flew off my head. Hold on. Put my glasses back on. There we go. Give it another stir. Bubbles out. Oh, it smells so good. Definitely doesn't look like strawberries though, but that's the fragrance. Yeah, we're slowly coming to trace. This is actually taking quite a while to come to trace. This is now at what I would call a light to medium trace, and this is actually all I'm wanting for this project. That's all I'm wanting it at. So I'll just get this out. Put the blender away, out of the way. I won't be needing this, but I'll still need the spatula. I'm going to use this container. I've got two of them. I've got two of these. So this one here had the oils in it before. This one didn't. So I'm going to use that. But first, we're going to get this little bomb here. Alright. I've not used it before, so I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. But we're going to do a little bomb soap. We're going to attempt to anyway. So it slips together. I've got a rubber band here. So I'm just going to use the rubber band to hopefully keep it from coming apart. Hopefully. I don't. Sorry it stopped recording. You didn't miss anything. All I was doing was putting this rubber band around it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pour it into here. I'll pour that much at the minute. I will be putting more in there, but that's all I'm wanting at the moment. Oh, make sure these are all stuck together. I've got a cup, just a random cup here, and I'm going to sit that in. I'm just pushing these together to make sure, see it's got these little gaps, just to make sure there is no gaps. I don't know how this is going to work, so it could be an absolute disaster or it could be beautiful. Okay, so let's just see. Just going to pour it in here, or attempt to anyway. Oh gosh, it might be getting too thick already. Slow process. Oh, crap on a stick. It's okay. We want to give it a bit of a bang. I don't know if that's actually at the top or whether it's just a... was an air bubble. So it didn't feel like it was full. Slow process. It's only a tiny little hole. Whoops, they does. Okay. Get rid of all that excess stuff there. Okay, give it another bang. It's actually holding together pretty good. I can see there's still a little wee gap in there, so I'll just add a bit more. Come on, down you go. It's only a little tiny bit there. I just want to make sure that it's nice and full. But it is making, you know, you get all those air bubbles at the top there. I think that's about it. Just get one of my little cloths over here. It's actually got a little thing that it will sit by itself, but let's see. But somebody will knock that over. I know they will. Just give us a little bit of a clean up here. What I'm doing is just cleaning it up a bit. Whoopsie. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a little tap again. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm just tapping it just to make sure that all the air bubbles are out. And I'm putting it in this, just putting it in this cup, and I'll set it aside just so that it can do its thing by itself without me being in the way. Okay, and now we've got these two tea ones. So first, actually, I'm going to give it a little spray with some of the alcohol spray, just so that I know, well, it'll help it so it doesn't stick. Okay, so we'll give those a pour in there. You see what I'm doing? How's that? Yep, okay. Let's pour that in. You can see it's gotten quite thick as I was taking too long. But see, you can see how the trace is a lot thicker than it was when we were started off, wasn't it? It's thickened up quite nicely. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm going to bang it like this, which is just to make sure, one, it's just straightens it out a bit, so it makes the mixture even. Oopsie, and also to get any bubbles. And then again, the alcohol spray. That again will get rid of any little bubbles that are on there. Okay, so that is that one. Set that aside. Before I do that, yes, I will just add the rest of this in here. Sorry, I know my arm is in the way, but I'm not left-handed. And when I'm in my soap room, which I'm still organising, I have the camera on the other side, so you'll be on the other angle. We want to get it all out because we don't want to waste any. Okay, put that away over there. Just give it a little stir so it's not quite so thick. It's actually still pretty good there. Okay, make sure I'm in the frame properly. Yep. Okay, we'll give it another spray. This is our alcohol spray. Okay, now we will pour these little beauties in. Whoopsie doopsie. I'm thinking these tickies would be good to do when the soap is at a really, really light, thin trace. See, this is thickened up. I mean, it's not to say that this won't work, because you know, it will, but it would be a lot easier to pour if it was thinner. Give it a bang. Let's have a look. Do with a bit more on this one, not too much, just so I can have it so that it's nice and straight. These actually would be really cool to do with my kawa. Okay, bang that. Okay, that's good as gold. Pop that over here. Pop this over here out of the way. Okay, now how much is in here? Okay, I'm debating whether I'm going to do some little ones or if I want to put it into here, but I think there's not going to be enough to really make a full one of these, so we'll put them into these. These are our little smiley faces. Oh my giddy aunt. Did not mean to do that. Does not take long to thicken up, as you can see. But I will just use this, just to give this a bang. It really does smell so lovely. Okay, and we need, I'm not going to pour, I'm just going to plonk a little bit there because I can just see which ones need a little bit of topping up and which ones don't. Okay, give that another little bang. Again, this is just evening it out, and it's also getting rid of any bumps that might be in there. Give it a spray. Okay, see that popped a couple of little bubbles out. Put that over there. Okay, and then we've got some, maybe these have I got here? I've got 3 of these. These are, they say 100% handmade, and often I like giving out these. I will sell them like this, these little ones, but I also I like if somebody has a pretty good sized order, I like to give out, you know, just a couple of little free ones. I've got some really cute little molds that say thank you. So they are normally the ones that I add in with my larger orders, just to say a little thank you. My gosh, my stomach is growling. I hope nobody can hear my stomach growling. Okay, we'll give that a bang. Oh my gosh, I'm not even in the frame there. Bye, Jingos. Let's move back over here. There's just a little bit left in the bottom here, so we're just trying to, you know, use up all our soap because we don't want to waste anything. These are all lovely good ingredients. You don't want to waste money. These are also, these little cute ones are good to give away as samples, or give to your friends and your family, you know, because it's amazing how much word of mouth goes a long way. Okay, give these a little straighten up, a little bang. Good to go. And a spray. See, they just popped that little bubble on the top there. See? Pop. There we go. And these will not heat up because I haven't used any ingredients that heat up. If you use like what will make it heat up? Milk, yogurt, things like that, they will make them heat up. So just trying to show you what I've got here, and my bomb, which is not leaking. Yay. Okay, and I will bring you guys back tomorrow when I pop them out of their molds. Okay, see you then. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm back again, as you can see, and we are going to do the unmolding now. I've got a lot of people will use their wear gloves when they are unmolding as well, but I don't actually have an issue with wearing no gloves when I'm unmolding. But I've got this, like I said before, I've got this cut on my thumb, and so I just want to wear the gloves. Yeah, because just on that hand, because I don't want it soap getting on my thumb, because that will really sting. Okay, so we'll start off with unmolding this one. See how it goes. I've not used this mold before, so you know, it's a mystery for us all. Concentrating. Well, that came up quite nicely. Could have done with a bit more in there. That's quite cute. Quite. And I have to say, this does, the scent, the fragrance is meant to be, it's meant to be strawberry, but once it's been in here, it actually smells like friggin', it smells like apple, green apple. I'm just getting, I just want to put this down here. Okay, get a couple of these ones out. And those are the 100% handmade ones. They're quite cool. I like those. Okay, this is the first time I've used these little emoji ones, so let's see how they go. Oh, cute. They pop out really easily, so that's good. So there's those little smiley face emojis. Those are cute. Those are cute. Okay, now on to our tickies. They look a lot darker through there. So let's see how they go. How do you get them out of these things? I've never used these plastic mould things before. Gosh, I would not have a clue how to get them out of here. I don't want to break it. There we go. I can feel a bit of a air bubble forming in there. There we go. Oh, that wasn't very good. Look, I can see it stuck. No, that's not very good. What I might do is, somebody's told me before that if you chuck them in the freezer for a little bit first, so I'll chuck these ones in the freezer, the 4. Just chuck them in there for a little bit, make them, I've been told, you know, if you freeze them a little bit, they will, what do you call it, they'll shrink a little bit, so they'll come out easier. Oh. That one's not as bad. It's just, you can see that. I'm just trying to make an air bubble. Might just add this, really hurts my thumb because it's right where my cut is, but the things you do for soaping, eh? Oh, look at that one, he came out as a head. and the body, and I can see half its arm is still in there. So this is clearly not the goat. I'll have to ask somebody who's used these before how they got them out nicely without them breaking and falling apart. Yeah, see, because this is clearly not working. As I said before, I've never actually used these kind of molds before. I always use, like, you know, the silicone, like this kind of stuff, the silicone molds. I've never ever used this kind of mold before. Unless I'll be making chocolate and then I'll use that kind of mold. But this is not chocolate. Okay, so I'll be back in a little bit with the ones that I put in the freezer and see how those ones go. See you soon. Okay, so I have been in the garden. I've done a little bit of weeding. I've had a load of washing on. I've put some washing in. I rebandaged up my thumb and put another glove on it. And these have been in the freezer that whole time. So let's see how it goes. Oh, and I must have put it on a moth. A dead moth now, obviously. So let's see how they are to come out now. Well, that came out a lot better. Let's have a look. Yep, look at that. That came out a hell of a lot better. Still some stuck to the sides of it there. No issues on that one. So that is brilliant. That one came out nice. Heaps, much, heaps. Heaps better, that is. So, hang on, there we are. That is so much better. So I've come to the conclusion that when I do those, I obviously need to put them in the freezer for a little bit first. It's probably been maybe just over half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, around that somewhere. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'll try it on one of these ones. Just, okay, where is it? Where did I put my... Gonna stab it in the head. I want to make soap on a rope. And that goes through quite easily. Because the soap is still, although it's hard, it's still soft. But how would I do this? Here's my string that I've got. So, how would I do this? Because I think that hole might not be big enough for a string. So, maybe 2 holes. This soap seriously smells so good, but it smells like green apple. It does not smell like it's supposed to. Okay, see that? I'll hold it like that, but that's not actually how I'm wanting it. What I'm really wanting is, hang on, let me have a look what's that in the middle. Oh, I could do that. Oh no, I couldn't. That'll teach me. This is how I'm wanting them, like that, but I need to get some more strength. Okay, so here's another piece. Try it on. Oopsie. This one here. So just pop that through there. Just trying to get that whole. I'm not too fussed about the soap, because this is one of those ones that broke apart anyway. It's easier to poke it like that. See. Yep, I think that's our best option, like that. So, soap on a rope. A ticky on a rope, huh? I mean, these ones here I'm not going to do like that for obvious reasons. Because this is just a trial, just to see how they go. I mean, I'll make some. Let's not do that. Because what I really want to do is actually have the soap. I might do that, is get the straws, and when I have them in the mould, have a straw through there. That is our soap. So we've got our little ticky, our tickies, our little smiley faces, aren't they cute? Our oh, we show this one. 100% handmade. And our bomb. The bomb needs to have a bit more flowing and a little cord through here, because it does actually have oh, I can't show you the mold because it's washing here, but it does actually have on the mold itself, there's little holes just there. So you'd have to put like a gosh, it would have to be like a string or something. I mean, like, you know, just not a rope. It would have to be only a string. You wouldn't be able to put a piece of rope through there because it's only thin. But I do have string, so we'll see how that goes. Yep. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.